the support from the audience comes for the third and the final representative from the home nation, Kirill KORKACS, the most experienced of the three Latvian competitors here. And he skates to the track Continent. I really admire Kirill KORKACS after the final spin, heading into the choreo sequence. The musicality was so very, very clear. Really impressive choreo at the end when, as we've referenced with some of the previous competitors, he will have been exhausted at that stage in the program. But perhaps, you know, inspired by the fact that he's in front of a home crowd to deliver a little more.
It's funny, he did get a little tired, but he kept it together throughout most of the program. Really good basic technique, powerful skater. He also had some sensitivity to the music.
Yeah.
Awareness, if you will. It's an interesting thing to follow if you watch a skater develop as they get connected to the music. They hear music is playing, but they're not really connected to it to skate with it.
Yeah.
Right? And then sometimes the skater will say, they'll listen to the phrasing, they'll hear the phrasing, they'll recognize it, and they'll make sure that the choreographic movement matches that phrase of music. That's what the choreographer wants, but it takes a long time to get to that point.
And especially, again, as a generalization, the men tend to fixate on the jumps. Jumps are fun. I used to love jumping. It's good for them to take note of what's beyond that as we see this triple Lutz double toe.
Yeah, a nice technique and strong in the air, looking straight and tight. A little tight around the corner there, but that's okay. The basic technique of this young man's jumping is really, really solid. Sometimes you might make a mistake, but there's no mistake in the technique. It might be at the moment, you know, something's off kilter, but I took this spin because this is a good example of, you know, it's not easy to hold your blade behind your back and twisted body, you know, and a little slow near the end, but he kept it centered.
And trying to push through those different camel variations.
I thought some good transition and also awareness. The music pacing had changed, and so did he.
Yeah, and I thought that actually the second triple Lutz, that was the point in time where we've seen others start to fade. He dug deep at that point, and here too, committed right to the end. And it's interesting, we saw in the resurface that there was some Latvian TV perhaps here to support Jānis Isnotin, and hopefully that's the same for Kirill, and it's exciting for these Latvian skaters to be competing in front of a home audience, and it looks like Kirill wants somebody to join them in the kiss and cry. He's got enough teddies, there's no room, 2 coaches and all those teddy bears.
Teddies. 99.07, that is first in the free program. Great job, Kirills. KORKACS from Latvia with a 148.77 as he takes over the lead with his flag. Latvia in first at this stage of the competition.